My name is Kimberly Sineni, and this is my final project, which is a 10-day unit on economics for second graders. This unit is designed for a first grade gifted class working at the second grade level. It is a social studies unit on economics written using the Dynamic Instructional Design, or DID model. The students will engage in interactive activities that will help them to understand the economics concepts and vocabulary that is required as part of the rigorous Common Core curriculum. The students will use hands-on, real-world activities as well as technology to demonstrate their understanding of the content. The unit culminates in an oral presentation with complementary technology slideshow where the students attempt to get investors in an original product based on the ABC television show Shark Tank. Officially, economics is the science that deals with the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services, or the material welfare of humankind. Well, that's easy enough to state, but trying to get adults, let alone first graders, to understand that concept is another matter altogether. My class is comprised of 30 gifted first graders who are given instruction at the second to third grade level in most areas of the curriculum. They are a curious, energetic bunch that I hope to engage using Bruner's constructivist theory. I will start with simple material that they know and build upon that knowledge to extend and ultimately go beyond what is presented using Gagne's 9 events of instruction. During each day of the unit, we will move through the 9 events. Number 1, I will grab the learner's attention. Some days I will pose a question, show a video clip, or display an image. Number 2, I will inform the students of our learning objectives for the day. Most days this will be done in the form of a class meeting before the lesson begins. Some days I will verbally explain the lessons, and others I will present it in the form of a PowerPoint with visual cues. I have written the objectives in a clear, concise manner so they are readily measurable, such as students will correctly identify items as goods or services with at least 90% accuracy on a teacher-created written assessment. Third, I'll stimulate recall of prior learning. This will occur during classroom dialogue and through the use of graphic organizers and visual aids. 4, I'll present information. This will be done through group activities, cooperative learning, reading, and projects. 5, I will provide learner guidance. Students will be encouraged to explore and create while the teacher will be acting as a facilitator. 6, I will elicit performance. Students will take the information they have gained and demonstrate or apply the knowledge during class. Sometimes this will be done independently, and other times it will be done in a group format. 7, I will provide feedback. As students are working, the teacher will ask leading questions, have students conferencing, and sit in on groups to offer critiques and suggest alternatives. 8, I will assess performance. Assessment will be done informally through observation as well as formally through tests and computer-based projects. 9, I will enhance retention and transfer. The students will use the knowledge they have acquired about economics to complete technology-infused artifacts through a free software program called TuxPaint. This painting program is intended for primary students, and it makes tools such as paintbrushes and stamps extremely easy to locate and utilize with very little teacher assistance. As with any material we teach, I decided to start with the basic fundamentals and move onward and upward toward more complex topics. We will begin by identifying items such as goods or services using tangible items and experiences such as buying a box of cereal or getting your hair cut. We then move on to producers and consumers. So basically, we learn about the people who create and use the goods and services. At this point, most first graders are still with me, fingers crossed. Next, my lessons move on to cover choices. We can't have everything we want, so we have to make choices about how to use our money. The first big new idea arises here, opportunity cost. This is what they give up to get what they want. Even though the vocabulary is new, the experience is not amongst first graders. They definitely can engage in long conversations about the item that they had to leave behind. I continue by covering human, natural, and capital resources. The students will participate in various activities to determine types of resources. To aid in their understanding, I'll be using a computer with web access, as well as TuxPaint, Kidspiration, PowerPoint, and Word. I'll use my overhead as well as an LCD projector to ensure everyone can easily see my materials as well as view one another's. The assessment utilizes a drag and drop resource activity using Kidspiration from the Rockingham Public School District. I will have various assessments along the way, some of which you have seen already and as are outlined in my unit plans, but the unit will culminate in our own classroom simulation of the ABC television hit Shark Tank. If you've never seen the show, basically everyday entrepreneurs looking for investors give presentations on the show to see if the sharks would like to invest. The sharks are self-made million or even billionaires. Let me tell you, even 7-year-olds are astonished by that amount of money. Ooh, now that you're getting into it, let's move on to the good stuff. The students use various resources to physically create a new product. They will be given a box containing the following items: small cardboard boxes, foil, glue, tape, rocks, sticks, water, construction paper, and straws. Oh, the noise level that will be going on as we get down and dirty with the supplies. Next, we move to the computer lab to create a TuxPaint slideshow to outline the process. First, they will create 5 slides which introduce the product, outline the steps used to create it, identify the resources used as capital or natural, explain how the product is used, and gives the price. They will show off their newfound understanding of the vocabulary we have covered and make a plea for a few sharks to help develop their ideas. Now, our sharks are not billionaires or even millionaires, but they are worth their weight in gold, at least to me. They are my teaching colleagues. Basically, anyone I can call on a favor or bribe with a Starbucks gift card. I have included zip files of my handouts, student artifacts, and assessments. I've included a sample TuxPaint slideshow for the culminating project, but since I wasn't sure if everyone could play it without downloading the program, I imported it into PowerPoint. By the completion of this unit, I am confident my students will have learned the concepts of goods, services, producers, consumers, scarcity, opportunity cost, natural resources, and capital resources. The integration of technology serves to enhance and deepen that understanding through the use of online activities and the creation of a slideshow to demonstrate knowledge. This unit will be shared with my teaching colleagues in the hopes of inspiring more engaging units of study for our students. I hope you've enjoyed my economics unit and can find it useful for you as you plan future instruction.